As you can see the sign behind me, I am at the beginning of the Canning stock route. That's 1,280 kilometres from home. Left on Thursday. It's now Monday at 1:30 and we're about to begin the next 2 to 3 weeks ahead of me. 1,850 kilometres, somewhere between 900 and 1,000 sand dunes to tackle. I think it'll probably be more arduous on me than my vehicle, but who knows what will happen between now and then. No doubt at some point I shall speak to you around the wells and we'll tackle this together. Well, this is it. This is the begin. Now, it's a bit chop and changing through the start of the Canning stock route. Well 1 is on the left hand side of the road out of Wiluna, and then you travel a bit up the road and then you start on the Canning stock route to well 2. There is a track here which I don't know if that actually is part of the old stock route and whether that joins up to that next section I was talking about. I'm going to hit back on the bitumen, go up and then turn onto the, I guess is the official start. But not that it matters, I'm here, it's beginning. This is number 1. And hopefully me and that girl there, with some luck in the next 2 to 3 weeks, we'll see the end of this journey. Very much looking forward to it. Follow along.
Skies, my ranger.
Well, it looks like here we are, turning off the main drag. Got a sign. Road is recommended 4-wheel drive vehicle only. Motorists advised to obtain adequate fuel, water, spares and other supplies before setting out. Detailed and current mapping is essential. Please use channel 40. Channel 40. Oh, I'm going to pull in here a bit and see what the track's like, then get set up to let some air out of my tyres. I don't think I'll put the sand flag on just yet. I think I'll probably wait till we get a bit closer to the sandy country. Apart from that, let's get to it. Moo cows. We're definitely in cattle country. Well, here's the track. Car's all ready to go. Just going to give it a quick once over, make sure everything's good, let down my tyres. I'm going to go 30 on the rear, 25 on the front. Just grab the Morphlate hub out of its home. I've set up these hoses. And then I'll show you that when it's all set up. One end goes in there. We'll turn that off, otherwise be leaking. Otherwise I'm going to lose them. That one goes in there. Go on there. The air's on. Turn on the Morphlate and we'll reduce, in this case we'll increase pressure to 30. And then open it up. I reckon that's going to be pretty damn close to it. And she should be. Now I'll just remove the back two. Turn this back on. Do that at 25. Open her up and let her go. And now it's just doing the fronts. When I was doing the water at Wiluna, I did go through my oils and waters and everything under the hood just to make sure. And then first thing in the morning, wherever I camp, I'll give the car a good once over, get under it, check everything out before I really start into this journey. One more. And beep. Oh, this is an interesting start. There's actually quite a bit of water on the track. It's going to be very interesting to see what lies ahead. So as a compromise, there's my alarm. That was different. Alarm going off on the Canning stock route. So as a compromise, my sand flag is 3 poles. I'm using 2 now, and when I get to the sand dunes down the track, I'll put the 3rd pole on. But this is what we're looking at. Should make me a little bit safer and give a bit of sight for anyone oncoming. Let's get with it. Definitely interesting, this track. There's a lot of different types of terrain. It's been very water damaged and rutted out. Now we're into this type of track. There's a bit of a drop down here. You know, for a while I was getting very Holland Track-esque vibes about this, especially the big rutted out sections, and there's quite a bit of mud and definitely this changing environment. This area here, not so much, but a lot of the stuff that I've done through the Gascoyne and the Pilbara like this. Corrugations have already started so far. From the trip we did through Helena and Aurora, there were some corrugated sections there. These are worse than that, but not particularly bad in comparison. I know it's going to get a lot worse, so time will tell. Sorry, I just bumped my high beam on. Anyway, I'm going to keep moseying on. I'm going to try to get around well 3 today. If there's no one at well 3, I might camp up there. Otherwise, I'll find somewhere in between the wells. There are countless campsites. I've seen a lot of open areas with fire pits, so spoiled for choice. We'll speak to you further down the track. Well, I was never going to make it to well 3. It's 10 past 4 at the moment, and I've only done about 20-25 k's I think into the track. I've done 70 odd k's from Wiluna since the last time I filled up. It's very slow going, and I mean, I expected that. I don't really want to camp at Wells, so I'm not disappointed that I didn't make it there, but it was just sort of, if I got there and it looked good, I'd camp there. If it didn't, I would keep going, but yeah, it just wasn't in the cards. So I found this spot. It will certainly do. It's rather windy. The temperature has dropped dramatically. Oh wow, the feeling has anyway. It's still saying 15 odd degrees in the car, but this wind chill factor, it feels a hell of a lot colder than that. But I can get a fire going if I can find any wood. Doesn't look like there's much around. By the way, I'll get some dinner going, enjoy some music, a brew. We'll go from there, see what happens in the morning.
Tires where the wild mob sway. Engine hums a steady tune as the landscape rolls along. Miles of red and endless blue, I hum my traveler's song. Morning sun peaks o'er the scrub, casting long shadows dry.